Tell me if you're with me, okay? Just say hi and let me know you're there. Hi, if you're there, let me know in the comments there. Hi, Pam, how are you? I am waiting for a few people to join us. Hopefully, there will be a few more people come to chat with us tonight. I have a few projects in line that I think will be fun. If I can actually get this to work, I would be amazed. Okay. Channel, click. Nope. I got these from the Dollar Tree, and there's two of them. I'm going to make some ornaments with these today, hopefully, and they will be super cute. But first, coffee. Now I'm going to take the top off of that. I'm going to put what appears to be snow. At least it's going to be snow from the Dollar Tree as well. It says it's faux snow. This is the kind that makes this huge mess because it has static electricity and it doesn't want to pour very well. But let me see if I can get a little bit in here. Now I've seen these ornaments on Kirkland's and Wayfair, and they're really ridiculously expensive, and this will cost no more than a couple dollars. So let's see if I can make something that's similar, and you can make one too if you like it. I'm just going to pour a little bit of these in here, and I want to cover the whole bottom at least. Look at a couple of them are going up the side. Oh wow, that's neat. Static electricity, it's always really weird how it works. But let's pop these down. Let's see if they'll come down over there. All right, I got a little in there in the bottom. I don't know if I'm super excited about them. I want a little bit more, maybe. Yeah, that's a little better. Now, as far as what to put in it, what I've noticed is it's usually been a little bit of greenery and just Christmas decorations in general. And I went to Hobby Lobby today, and they had a 66% off all their Christmas stuff today. And believe me, I went nuts, and it was fun. So what I did find was some beautiful beads and garland. This is just like a plant stick, and found some little beaded pine cones that are the mini beaded pine cones. Some of these little picks, and this I want to take some off of to put in there. And isn't that gorgeous? They were, 66% off. I got these at Dollar Tree prices, so that I was excited about. So I want to take a few little pieces of greenery and make something similar to those right quick. Hi, Effie. It's good to see you. Now what I'm working on here is these. I've got a couple of these bottles that were from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to make some of the Kirkland's ornaments out of them. At least I'm going to try. So I put a little bit of the faux snow down in here, and now I'm going to add some greenery and see what it looks like. And hopefully it will be cute, but I don't promise that it will. I'm going to try. So what have y'all been doing this week? Here's some of the little pics. I really like these. Are cute. The only thing I hate is trying to get the plastic and paper wraps off of these. They're horrible. And if you do it too hard, you end up tearing your stuff. And I don't want to do that, so I'm going to try and cut it off without trashing it. What have y'all done this weekend? Did you have a good weekend? Make a mess of it. Oh. And of course that one little bit doesn't come off. All right, here we go. See, I like this. I think it's pretty. I'm going to stuff that down in there and see what it looks like after I get this right. Hi, Miss Sparkles Productions. How are you doing? Good to see y'all. I have this now. I'm going to cut this bit off of here because I don't think it'll look as good if I bend it up. So I'm going to see if I can get it around in a cute little look and use some wire cutters to cut off the pick part. And there we go. I lost my good wire cutters and I don't know what I did with them. They're probably somewhere around here in my craft. But I'm using my wire needle nose. And that seems to be working. All right, I got that all cut off. I'm going to try to stuff this in here and hope that it looks good. What'd y'all do this weekend? Oh, I know, right? Me too, Effie. It's been cold. And the cold always makes me feel old. And arthritis and everything acting out. This isn't working out good. Okay. I'm gonna reposition it. Maybe it'll go in there. I think I might have you know how they say that your tummy's bigger than, or your eyes are bigger than your tummy. I think my eyes were bigger than my bottle neck here. So I'm gonna adjust these and see if that'll work. Here, trying again. And that seems to be working at the moment. Stuff. Jam, stuff. Jam. All right. It's in there. Now I'm going to adjust it a little bit. And see if you can see that without all the light. Well, it actually does look kind of pretty. That worked out. And just I'm going to take the top and I'm going to put a hole in the top so that we don't see the, where it's attached to my twine is missing. My husband was playing with it while we were eating supper, so. A village. You are building a village. I found all the Dollar Tree village deals that they have there right now, and I bought one of each, and I am building my village too. How many places do you have set for yours? I didn't have but 2 people, and I had to go buy some people. There it is. All right. Yeah, he had it hidden behind my computer. Okay, now I got to figure out how I'm going to put this hole in here. Tell me about your village, yours. There, this will work. When anything else fails, your trusty, dusty screwdriver will make a hole in almost anything. So I'm going to place this in about the center and just make the hole as big as the twine will fit through, and it will be clean, or it should be clean and nice when we finish and look like it has been purchased. All right, I'm going to wiggle it around just a little bit so the sharp part is on the inside of the cap. See? Perfection. And I'm going to take as much of this as I want for hanging. Now, I think I'm going to make a loop about so big. And in any event, if you make it too long, you can always cut it off after you get it inside the cap. Because what I'm going to do is tie the knot inside the cap so that it doesn't show. That way, like I said, I think it looks neater. See, when the twine just comes out of the top and you hang it and it just looks clean. I think it looks cleaner and neater. You did in the cardboard? Oh, I bet that's gorgeous. I'd love to see some pictures of your finished product, Effie, or even while you're working on it. That's always neat. I had made some from tea light holders and painted it and put some of the faux snow on top, the glitter kind, and it looked really good. I like it. I think they're cute, but like I said, I only had 2 people. I went to Dollar Tree and bought. They actually had a bunch of stuff in stock. They haven't had things in stock at my Dollar Tree in who knows how long. But anyway, there I just tied a knot at the end. Excuse me. I tied a knot on the end here, and just pull it in, and its own, it will hold up perfectly, and just twist the top on. Don't glue it on because you may want to change it out, make it something else later. Anything you want to put, like a little truck or some people or something like that in there. Just twist it back on if you can get it back on properly. Here we go. See? And Kirkland's was selling these for like too much. Let's just say it was too much. I wish I could get a better picture of it for you. It looks heinous. The light is just being horrible. But with that, we can take a little bit and tie around the top to, with a little bow. I'm going to put glue some on the outside of here and go around a couple of times but only on the lid and not sealing it shut. Said I may want to actually put something else in it later and change it out. All right, I can't wait to see it. Are you doing on your channel, are you doing a how-to, or are you just showing decorating your village once it's finished? Now see, I'm just going to take and put the hot glue a little bit right there and then go around the outside of this lid and just neatly. I'm a freak, I guess, when it comes to neat, how it looks. I want it to just be super neat. I don't like the crisscrossing and whatever. I want it to go straight around. Otherwise, then it's like, well, I didn't do it right. So weird. But looks like this is not going to do it the way I want to anyway. So I may have to deviate from that idea. Apparently the twist part of this is actually in the lid. You can't figure out how to do a video? How do you talk to me on here video? How do you talk to me right now, Effie? How are you seeing me and typing to me? Are you doing it on a phone or on your computer? Do you just do live videos or no videos at all? I mean, I haven't done very many lives. Oh, you know why? It's probably your memory on your phone. I ran into that where my memory was filling up because these videos, when you shoot try to do a video and then put it on to YouTube, it takes up a lot of the memory inside your phone. And yeah, you got to buy one of those little cards that goes in it and holds a lot more space. And I did that and it worked. So you might check into that by when it's called an SD card. And then you can add more to your phone and make a video, and then, do what you need to edit it and then put it up online. Now, if you want, you could probably do a live video, sort of like what I'm doing now, only maybe have your act together a little better than I do. I wasn't really prepared tonight, but I just could not make these because I just brought them home today, and I really wanted to make something right away, and I didn't want to wait doing a video. I have family coming in this week, and I'm going to have to clean up all this. So I need to get all my making while the making's good. There. A little bit of extra glue there, making a mess, of course. Mash it all down there. See? Hot glue is so stringy sometimes, but it just holds better than anything else, isn't it? It is just us right now. It is. But if somebody comes up, I hope somebody else comes to watch in a little bit. I never pick the right time, I don't think, to do a live video. But it gives me practice to figure out what I'm doing. Hi, Junker Necker. How you doing? Good to see you. We're making ornaments out of the Dollar Tree plastic bottles. And what I've done here so far is put some faux snow in the bottom and some greenery inside. Put a hole in the lid and strung it up. And there we go. We got some twine around the lid and attached to the top so that later on the lid can be removed and something else can be made, or put in there, and if you want to do something different. I didn't have any of the flake snow, and I put the little beads in there, and it looks all right, but I think the flake snow would actually look better. So, but I think it's really cute. What do you think about a bow on top of that? I have some skinny ribbon up here somewhere that I thought was really pretty, but that seems to be not right here either. What did he do when they messed around up here? They pushed all my stuff back away from me. You like that? It's really easy, and it didn't take any time at all to make, and it's cheap. It basically costs $2 to make this, and you can hang that on the tree. You can put a couple together and, make something else, or just sit it around if you don't want to put this on there, you can just sit it around, tie a bow here, and you got a really cute decoration to sit out. I think it'd go good on the tier trays too. Yeah, a couple of these on the tier trays would be really cute. And they will fit on a tier tray. I always have trouble finding something to go on those. Y'all do tier trays at your house? Do you decorate, your kitchen or your dining room for Christmas? I just recently got into one. Yeah, well, it's not flat complete. It is flat on the bottom where it will sit up and down, like this. It's got a little dip up, but I left the sticker on it. Either way, it's got a ridge around here that's flat, so it will fit flat on a tier tray. I did one. You did one? You decorate it up for Christmas. Do you have anything to put on it for Christmas? I can't find anything small enough to actually put on a tier tray and look cute. It's usually too big or it slants, and I don't like that. I just, like I said a while ago, I'm a goof. On your coffee bar? That sounds cute. I haven't made a coffee bar. I have like a little coffee corner in my kitchen. I have a tiny kitchen. We bought a house that's like made back in the 50s, and the kitchen is a little square, so everything is just kind of there's no room to really do a nice place in it. My dining room's pretty big, but my dining room table was a hand-me-down, and it's huge. I have little white balls stuck to me now. All right, I don't have any ribbon over here close by, so I'm going to call this finished like it is, and I think that's really cute. Now, what I want to do in the next one is I want to do something different. What do you guys think? I got some bells and some. Oh yeah, I want to put some little pine cones in here, maybe. Those little, I don't know. Here's some bells. The bells, kind of lame. We could probably do some without any snow in here. Oh yeah, you got a small, like a little apartment home, Effie? Oh, I like this. I don't know what it is. It's just beads. And I wanted to say the ones that they had, some that had white beads on it. And I wanted to say it was mistletoe, but this isn't really mistletoe. No room. This is super pretty. And I got it for like $1 at Hobby Lobby today. And it is just like a tree, and I think it's gorgeous. I'm going to take a few pieces off of this and put it in there and see what I think of that. But I don't know, I'm not satisfied with that by itself. What am I missing? What am I missing, y'all? Give me an idea. What would you put in here? And I'll see if I've got it, and we'll try it out and see what it looks like. And while I'm waiting on that, I have another idea for something that I found here. You use flour? I bet that would look cute, but it didn't make dust. And what I used for some snow was Epsom salts, and that makes pretty snow too. On the decorations that I glued it to, it was real shiny and looked real pretty. Now, also at like Hobby Lobby, they've been selling those Christmas trees like this that have, little things on them, stuffed into the trees. Well, like I said, they were half price, and I got this for $1. And it's really cute. It's for the My Little Christmas, I think, for the little Christmas villages we were talking about earlier. And this has a little box on the bottom. And what I wanted to do is make it look similar to the trees that they're selling now with the beads. It's like Christmas decorations, ornaments put into the tree that are different colors. And the colors that I think will look pretty this season are the metallic colors. I've seen that those are really in style. So I have some silver, some copper, and gold here, and I'm going to see if I can get that to adhere to some of these beads that may look pretty in here. Beads, beads, beads. I got a big mess of beads. What are y'all's favorite decorations this year? I've seen a lot of different things in style, but some stuff I'm not that cracked about, I can say. Copy. All right, this other little stick, I'm going to take these little beads, and they're already on a little bit of a wire here. That way I don't have to try to hold them to paint them. I can actually just paint them while they're on the stems and not get my hands dirty or get paint all over everything else like I usually do. All right, what I want to start with I guess the lightest one, the silver. and see if it will look nice on this red bead. Do y'all have any traditions that you do for the holidays? That seems to be adhering okay, as long as I don't smear it too thin. I'm basically caking it on here a little bit. But it's taking the silver all right. Die Hard. Yep. I do too. Gotta watch the Die Hard, the original Die Hard. That's our tradition too. My husband likes to watch It's 100. It's a Wonderful Life. Sometimes I can get away without having to watch that. Mama loves it too. All right, I think this one is holding the silver paint real well. Pretty. All right, there's one. I'm going to try one of the other colors here. Cookies and eggnog. Yes, cookies and eggnog are probably going to be waiting for you, dear brother. I already know because I have actually tried out some cookies. It is a good Christmas movie. All right, I'm going next to the copper. I'll try copper on one. Effie, do you have any Christmas traditions that you do with your family? How about you, Junker Necker? If anybody's still here, tell me about your Christmas and your holiday travels or family this year. I know it's going to be tough because a lot of people aren't going anywhere or getting to see their loved ones, but we're lucky to get to see some of ours that live a little closer. It's taking the metallic all right too. I wanted to use the metallics because the other ones seem so much thin, more thin, and they don't take very well, and you have to just paint them over and over and over again. But this is a gorgeous copper color. Do y'all have any ideas for the other bottle? I can't think of much else to put in there except maybe some greenery. I didn't have any other ideas for it. That's what I had actually bought them to make. Let's see, there's the copper one, is looking real pretty too. And now I'm going to try the gold. And see how that looks. Right. I've already been through it. If I got sick back in October and had to wait for a while to get over it. I had to shelter in place and quarantine and all that good stuff. It took 3 weeks for me to get over it, but I made it. And they wave at you from out the window. Well, that's good. I'm gonna bring you a plate. Well, that's all right because food's pretty good. You have to get them to do a FaceTime with you or live talk with you like this, while with your family. That way you can just check out what they're up to, talk with them maybe a little bit. While I was sick and here at home, I chatted with my mom and dad on FaceTime, I think twice. I didn't want to go over there and make them sick either. They're old. Do not tell them I said old. My mom would kick my butt. The still doesn't look nearly as good as the other does, but it's taking it all right. There's a gold in there. So now I got silver, copper, and gold. And I don't have enough beads. So I'm going to work with the red beads as well. They put you on quarantine last year too? All right, here we're going to put some of these little beads on here. And this is the little picks that I bought from Hobby Lobby. And they were, it says $3.99 up here, but they were 66% off. And they're several different little picks with mini bitty tiny pine cones. Ouch. And they hurt when you touch them. They're a little bit prickly. Yeah, I found that they're in little bunches on picks here. So I think that's too many. I'm going to cut off the little bitty pine cones and see if I can work from there. All right. Really? I just mashed one of the beads. Do you ever find that when you do this, when you do it live, you always wonder, how come it always gives me so much trouble when other people are watching? Do you ever have that? Or the whole hard time when you're trying to make things at home? It's like, oh, one thing should be easy. I mean, it should just be easy, but it ends up being horrible. Let's see if that looks good in here. Like stuffing a little bitty pine cone in there. And I'm not sure. I'm going to look at a couple more in here and see if it looks any good. It's almost it's getting to where it's not a little bit too late to decorate for Christmas. So are y'all doing any more decorating, crafting, or are you done? Are you finished decorating for Christmas this year? Trees just I guess it's looking okay. So I hope they can get. Are you, Effie? Are you in line to have the new shot, or are you going to take it? A lot of people that we've come in contact with said that they're not real sure if they want to take the shot. It's looking pretty pitiful at the moment. Not sure I had a good choice on that. I haven't been gluing them. I'm just stuffing them in here. Your kids saying no, they don't want you to take the shot? Or they're not going to take it? And my parents said they weren't going to take it. They just didn't want to mess with it or take chances with it. Which I guess is up to them. I don't have any say so. My parents still do what the heck they want to. And that'll be that with that. Sad. All right, looks like it's going to take these little balls forever to dry, so I am going to put those aside and let them dry longer and try to think of something else to do with this. It's kind of not working out too well for me. I think I'm going to try some more of the Epsom salt if I can find it. I don't want to put any more of those little balls in there. They just don't look right to me. Or I don't really like them that much. So I'm going to check and see if I've got what I did with that. I'm going to tell you, I bet I put them up in the other room. Be right back. I'm going to go and look and see if they're in there. Here it is. Good. I got put up into the other room. I bought some at Walmart, Epsom salt, just a little bag of it. Ooh. And it looks pretty much like snow-ish. A little crystalline and whatnot. So I'm going to put that down in here. See, that isn't much more fine. Almost like sand. You know the white sand that the Dollar Tree sells? It's pretty. Now I want to just check out what I want to put in here. All right, I have this little thing of beads. I'm going to see about that. Down in there. Shake it around a little bit, see if it'll get in, look better than it does at the moment. There, that's cute so far. And a little of this greenery stuffed in on top of it, but I'm not sure which greenery to use. I don't want to put that in there, I just don't. Maybe a little bit of this. I like this, the fern. The fern is pretty. Mm-hmm. It is not easy to cut here. Oh, got it. All right, now I'm going to put it in that one. Oh, that's pretty. It actually looks pretty good. Using a little bit of the space, you know, head space up here looks nice. I can actually use my needle nose to place this in there, kind of where you want to. You know, those little bottle brush trees down here would be cute too. In a pimento jar? Yeah, that'd be cute. That's a good idea. Just pretty much any jar I think would make a nice farmhousey type decoration for everywhere. But I think I was mostly in trying to find something that would fit my tier tray. I was out of thoughts for that. But here, just like a little winter scene on the ground. I thought that that looks really pretty to me. I like it better than the snow beads. Which one do you like better? Like the snow beads or the salt, or the, yeah, that is salt. Epsom salt. Oh, I hate that glare. I don't know why it's glaring so bad. I'm going to take the little lid and do the same thing that I did on the other and just poke a little hole in the middle to make that into a hanger. And you can do this with your pimento jar if it's not too big. I don't know. You said you were did you do a little tree for your house, or did you just not bother with a tree? Don't forget to like the I don't know, the video if you can. I don't know if you can do that. I actually never pay attention to that. If you can do anything really while you're watching a live, I watch them, but usually I'm chattering online with whomever. Never shut up. Tying a little knot under here. See, just taking and tying a just basically a granny knot here. Oh, she is. That's right. She's on. She's on every night though, right? I always that she goes on right at 8 o'clock where I live. Oh, I missed most of it last night because I was thinking it was 9 o'clock where I live. I was trying to get this done by then, but here's that. You gonna leave me or to go over there? I'm almost finished, and I can probably just end this out so that we can go chat with it with Indy. But here it is. It's a little wop. I think that's why they're probably at the dollar store. When you put the caps back on, they're a little lopsided. But there's. I like this one better. I'm liking this one a lot better than the other one. Now see if you get this cut a little bit too long. After you decide, just cut it off. Cut off the ends here, and there you go. Now I would prefer to put some ribbon around the cap of this one, but like I said on the other one, not gluing it down. But if you feel like it's not actually seating in place real well, go ahead and just hot glue it on, and well, it'll be the same as for next year. But there it goes. It's seated real well that time. And I really I think some ribbon, some check ribbon up here, something. Yes, definitely buffalo check. I like the red that I have some red. That's cute. The red and black. At least I think I do. Lots of my items have been misplaced. Here's some of my ribbon. All I have is this black buffalo check. And I guess it's cute too, but I really prefer the red and black. Here's some red roast green or grow green, depending on who you are and how you say it. I have a dog in my chair. All right, here we go. I'm going to try this. do it into a bow around here. What's your favorite color to decorate with at Christmas time? I see ya. You watching both of us? What's Indy doing today? What am I missing? Yeah, making my little bow. Now, I think the trick to making a bow after you tie it is to bring the sides into the loops tight and then pull it tight until you can adjust it to the size you want, and then the little loops will poof and look so cute. And then you can adjust the size. All right, so what I'm going to do is take and just glue this around on the lid, the cap lid, so that it will stay on the lid. Where I want it. And just a little manipulation to keep it off the top, because I don't want it to cover the top or bend over. I just want it to be flush with the ring around the top. And then glue it into place back here tightly. And then cut that off after I get it. The trick to making it go around something round is to be sure and pull it as tightly as possible. Here. There's. Glue down all the way. So it looks smooth in front here where the beads are. Now I'm going to take that little bow I made here and adjust it, and then I'm going to tack it down on the front. After I dovetail the ends, I think that'll be cute. Okay. And a dovetail is when you fold over your ribbon and then cut at an angle like this. But be sure you cut at the right angle, because if you do that, it'll end up being a point instead of a dovetail. So cut at a slant and into the middle, and then you'll have tiny little dovetails. So there we go. We're going to glue this right here to the front with just a little bit of glue. Yeah, that's cute. I like it. And this one's the other one. So here we've got. This one looks so much bigger without the ribbon on top.
She's making a lot of videos. Thanks.
So I don't know if I can put a jute twine bow on this one and it look as good as the other one does. I'm not sure even which side looks best. I really don't like this snow. I'm going to take that snow out and put the different snow on. I just don't like these balls, the little balls. They just do not look good. At least I'm going to try to take out the little balls. See how much of those come out. The static electricity doesn't help much. And I just spilled them. What a mess. All right, we'll switch out to the Epsom salt and see if that makes it look any better. I'm going to have a big mess to clean up. All right. Now, I think this looks so much better. I like the Epsom salt. It looks more snowy. Oh yeah, that's much better. The little ball snow just didn't look right. So, with a little bow, a little jute bow on this one, it may just actually liven this one up a little bit. I'm going to take this and make about 3 loops on each side. And I haven't tied it yet, so I'm going to take a little piece, an extra piece, and tie that up in the middle to actually make the center of the bow. Because it's so little, I want more loops in this one to give it a more full effect. Like that. And then just adjust the loops on each side to look a little more full. So, and glue that on the front after I snip the tail off of this. I can't like it. There. All right. Put this such side. I want to put the limit on. And I'm going to put it right over where the ugly glue is. And hope that it will end up on the front of the jar when I'm finished. So let's put that on. Get all the glue strings away here. It's being a brat. Okay. It's like it's kicking my butt. There. Honestly. So now I'm going to say this one looks cute. Better than it did earlier. What do you think? You like the ribbon bow or the jute bow better? Well, I'm going to close it down and go see what Indiana's doing. And thanks for being here for me. I'm glad that you spent this time with me.